Okay,
Rizal.
Arturo, we're here with the La Paz Pharmacy. Why do you start your business?
So I started my business because I was a pharmacist and I worked at a different company.
Yeah.
It was a big corporation, and I realized there was a lot of need um, for more
Okay.
personal touch. So
Yeah.
at a big corporation, it's all about
Okay.
the numbers. You kind
Mm.
of want to produce. You have the big
Yeah.
upper people telling you what to do and what numbers to
Yeah, for
meet.
sure.
So I started not to liking that because I went into
Hmm.
pharmacy school by wanting to do more of the healthcare and
Okay.
helping people. So
Yeah.
I decided to kind of open my own business just so I can help the people like kind of
Yeah.
what we should, like my profession should be, instead of just kind of pushing the numbers.
Okay.
Yeah.
What inspired your business idea?
So again, it's kind of the idea has always been there, right? A pharmacy, but I
Yeah.
wanted to do a small town pharmacy. So here in
Okay.
Oxnard, we're growing and the city is growing, but there's not a lot of small
Okay.
pharmacies. So I just thought it'd be kind of cool to have that, and again, get that one on one for the patient. So
You want somewhere
uh,
local then?
yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. So born and
Okay.
raised here in Oxnard,
Yeah.
so we've seen,
That's very
I've
good.
seen the big pharmacies,
Yeah.
but I don't see a lot of the smaller ones. So I thought
Okay.
I'd be part of
That's
that,
very good.
and
Next question is, what were the biggest challenges when you started?
um, loans. So you
Loans.
need
Okay.
to start a business from the
Yeah.
ground up.
Yeah.
I mean, the biggest thing is going to be loans, right? So
Yeah, for
you need
sure.
money to buy the space or
Yeah,
to rent the space. You need the money to remodel
for
everything.
sure. Yeah.
So the biggest thing is just trying to get working with find a bank that will work
Yeah,
with you, that understands your what you're going through, what your
for
vision
sure. Yeah.
is, and make sure we have a plan. So you once you let them know the plan and they
Okay.
kind of agree with it, that'll get you to the first step of getting a
Okay.
little bit
There are a lot
of
of
money.
steps.
There's
Oh, okay.
a lot of going back and forth. A lot
Okay.
of going back and forth. You set up your plan.
Yeah.
They tell us, we can't do this much.
Okay.
Then you kind of do some tweaks to it, and then they kind of come back. So you kind of go back and forth.
Okay.
So you are going to give up some things that you might not you might not expect, but you are going to have
Okay.
to give something up for you to kind of start. But once
Yeah.
you start and
It's
once you get things
yeah.
rolling and once you start seeing that cash flow, then you can always go
It's
back
worth
and ask
it.
for
It's all
more.
worth it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Next question is, how did you raise money to start?
So that's a couple things I could have done. Um, I could have gone with investors. So
Yeah.
asking my buddies, hey, do you want to try to go with me in
Yeah.
this process? There's also some, they call them angel investors, which are
Okay.
kind of just people that just believe in you. They want to start,
Yeah.
you want to invest in new companies.
Yeah.
I actually had a 401k, so
Oh, bro.
I
Okay.
took
Okay.
out of my 401k.
Oh.
That plus um, just some money that I had
Okay.
saved
Yeah.
to invest, and that's how I started.
Okay. What was your first big expense?
The construction, the
The
remodeling of this
construction.
place. Yeah.
Okay.
So the remodeling of this place, this used to be something else, but just coming in and remodeling everything,
Okay.
that was probably my biggest expense to start, and
Okay.
that's where a lot of that 401k kind of
Oh, okay.
took care of all that. But
How long did the process take? Like remodeling and
oh gosh,
everything.
well, licensing is what takes
Yeah.
the longest. That was about a
Okay.
year.
Oh, a year? Wow.
Yeah, so
That's a lot.
I had to find a spot, and then I still had to wait for a whole year while the whole licensing.
Okay.
So about a year and maybe 2 3 months.
Okay. That's
Yeah,
not.
to get
That's
everything.
good.
Yeah, but it goes by quick because there's always something to
Yeah.
do.
Okay. How do you track your business finances? Whether it's you or like you hired someone else.
Yeah, so I first started doing it myself when
Okay.
I was a small company, and I was doing just through QuickBooks.
Okay.
QuickBooks is pretty easy to kind of track all
For
your
sure.
income
Yeah.
and your expenses. But then after that, I did hire a accountant and
Okay.
a CPA. So I'm sorry, a bookkeeper and then a CPA.
Okay. Do you
Yeah.
think it's a good investment instead of you doing it, or did it save you a lot of time?
Yeah. So the
Yeah.
thing is that once you kind of get rolling with it,
Yeah.
your time is what's going to cost the most, right? So you
Okay.
want to be able to put things out uh, to people who
Yeah.
can do it for more efficiently. And yeah, it's going to cost you a little bit more, but it'll again your
Yeah.
time
Your time.
is
Yeah.
what you
For
want to
sure.
save, because that's really
Yeah.
what you're the one that's spearheading this business,
Yeah.
right? So you need to have more time to figure out how we're going to kind of navigate this.
Yeah.
So the more things that you kind of hand off to other people,
More time you
um,
have.
exactly.
Okay.
Yeah. So at the beginning, I was doing it myself. Once I
Yeah.
got a little bit busier, I was able to kind of,
Okay.
yeah, take care of it.
Uh, what financial mistake taught you the most?
Ah, um, with the business or just in general, business
Uh,
wise?
business wise.
Okay. So as of now, um, be very careful with how I spend my money.
Okay.
Meaning, it's very easy right now with for people that can access and um, take your. So there's when you write checks, so
Yeah.
people can easily get a copy of those checks and start
Okay.
making fraud.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
So
yeah.
that I learned very early
Okay.
to be careful
Okay.
who like to be very careful who I how I make the checks out
Yeah.
to people because yeah there's it's it opens up a whole new
Yeah.
you have to go through
I
like
I
every
I can
single
think of that.
account. You
Yeah.
have to close
Yeah.
everything. So just be careful on how you spend your money.
Okay.
Yeah, just
Um.
for security purposes.
Yeah. How do you decide how much to pay yourself or save?
So part of the business, the first 3 years are you're gonna be kind of in the hole, right?
Okay. Yeah.
So at that point, you really want to just do the bare minimum.
Okay.
Um, I decided to pay myself. Part of if you open an S corporation, you by law you have to actually pay yourself what a regular person would make.
Okay. Yeah.
So
For sure.
for my instance, like what a regular pharmacist would make,
Okay.
that's kind of your salary. So that's what I just. It's kind of easy for me because
Okay. Yeah.
I just went with what the average in the market
Yeah.
is.
That's good. Yeah.
Yeah. So I start off with that. But again, the first few years were just not a lot of saving.
Yeah.
It was just
I
trying
mean,
to get
it
this
was the
going.
beginning, so like I
Exactly.
could think of that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So then after after you're up and
Yeah.
you're seeing some good numbers, then you kind of decide how you want to spend that, and
Yeah. For
that's the
sure.
beauty of you having your own
Yeah. That's really
pharmacy
good.
because you
Yeah.
can do, you decide on
Yeah.
how you want to do it.
Next question is, what do you wish you knew about money when you were my age? So 17 years old.
Oh gosh, invest early,
Invest really?
invest
Okay.
early. So I don't know if they told you about compounding interest, the compounding
I don't think
effect.
so. No.
Yeah. So the earlier you start,
Yeah.
even if you're putting in $10, $20
For sure. Yeah.
in the market, um, it'll grow and it'll grow exponentially.
Yeah.
So if the sooner you start, the more at the end of the year or at the end of the when you
Yeah.
retire, it's going to be significantly more
Okay.
if you start a lot earlier. So I would say 10, $15 if you have a month,
Yeah.
whatever you
That's
can.
good advice. Yeah.
Just do it consistently though. So like every week
Every
or
week. Okay.
I mean whatever is going to be
Yeah. Obviously. Yeah.
good for you. So
Yeah.
if
For
I would have
sure.
known that before, man, I would have done saved up
Even
a lot.
better.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
So
Last
gotta do
question I have for you is, what advice would you give a high schooler who wants to run a business like you?
it. Explore,
Explore.
explore. I would actually say don't push it too much.
Yeah.
See different niches, see what's out there. Don't focus on just on one thing
Yeah.
because there's so many different options and opportunities out there.
For sure. Yeah.
Um, at least that would be me. Explore around,
Explore.
make sure that you're because once you're in it, I mean, you really have to give 110%.
Yeah.
So make sure you're choosing the thing that you want to do
Yeah.
for sure, and explore and see what you're.
How did you decide to like start doing what you did? Like.
So I mean, I was 18 when I was working at a pharmacy, and I
Okay.
just something about helping people.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just loved it. I loved
That's
the
good.
process.
Yeah.
So it was just it kind of I got lucky to where I saw it earlier, and then I know I
Yeah.
wanted to pursue that.
Okay.
But again, I mean, if you're not 100% sure, I would say
Yeah.
definitely
Explore.
explore and
Okay.
find that one niche that you love that you really love doing.
Okay. Well, that's it. Thank you so much.
Yeah, no problem,
Thank
man.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yep.